Hello everyone and welcome back to this channel. Today, as you can tell by the title, we are going to be going through our top 5 players who are under the most pressure this season. Shout out Elias for the video idea. It is international break, so we are struggling to think of video ideas. But before we get into that, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We're trying to get to 10,000 as soon as possible, so your support does mean the world. And make sure you hit the like button. It helps it get pushed out into the algorithm. Now, before we get into the top 5, I've got some honorable mentions because I think there are a few players who just about missed this top 5, who are under a lot of pressure, and I feel like they need a little bit of a mention, apply that pressure on them. And one of them is Trent Alexander-Arnold. You've left Liverpool on a free, didn't even give them any money. All the Liverpool fans hate you right now. I feel like it's a little bit unjustified. Honestly, I think him going to Real Madrid, I don't think it's that deep, to be honest. But boyhood club, Liverpool fans are onto you. You go to Real Madrid, say you want to win a Ballon d'Or, say you want to win all these trophies, you want to be regarded as the best right back in the world. If you don't do that, if you don't perform, especially with the window that Liverpool just had, if Liverpool go on to win a Champions League, everyone's going to go to you, Trent. Everyone's going to be like, Trent, this is why I shouldn't have left. So I feel like there's a lot of pressure piling up on you. Next on the list I have is Cole Palmer in the honourable mentions. Apparently he's got one non-penalty goal since January. I feel like he needs to really step up for Chelsea this season, especially with the amount of money they've spent. What, £2 billion? We need to start putting expectation on Chelsea, and him being their best player, he's automatically going to have pressure on him, and we're going to need more than one non-penalty goal, if I'm being honest with you. Chelsea, they need to start winning some trophies. They need to title challenge. And Cole Palmer, you are their best player, so we expect a lot from you. Another player in the honourable mentions who just about misses the top 5 is my own boy, Martin Odegaard, my captain. Bro, there is a lot of pressure on you now, especially because Arsenal must win a trophy this season. You had a really poor season last season, and especially with the signings that have come in, Eberechi Eze is going to put so much pressure on you. If you don't perform, don't be surprised if you get replaced by Eberechi Eze. We got Max Salmon coming through. We got Ethan Waneri coming through. Odegaard, you need to really cement yourself in this team, or I wouldn't be surprised if we start moving on from you. But I do back you. I do think you're going to have an unbelievable season. That's my boy, man. I'm telling you, he's back this season. Another player in the honourable mentions is, I think, is Marcus Rashford. How old is he now? 27, 28 years old. He's supposed to be in his peak years right now. He's one of the highest rated wonder kids growing up. He complained about the Manchester United environment. You're now out of the Manchester United environment. You're under Hansi Flick's Barcelona, playing with Lamine Yamal, playing with some of the best players in the world. If you can't perform now, there is nothing left for you. And the last player to miss out on the top 5 is Philip Walter Foden. Yes, so close in that top 5 list, but he just misses out for me. Bro, what the hell is going on with Foden recently? I've heard nothing about him. The performance he's been putting up recently is absolutely shocking. Since that 23-24 season, what the hell has happened to him? He was unbelievable in that season. I thought, yeah, this is the Foden we're going to see. He's going to be one of the best players in the world. He could possibly even win a Ballon d'Or. That's how good he was under Manchester City. Since then, I don't know what's happened to him. Under Pep Guardiola, I genuinely couldn't give you the answer. For England, he was shocking, and now going to like last season, where was he? What was he doing? Shocking, if I'm being honest with you. Considering he was being compared with Bukayo Saka, he was being considered one of the best players in the world, and now I'm hearing nothing. This season, I better expect you to really step up, to have an unbelievable season, or there's gonna be some question marks around you. Now, moving on to my top 5 list, and starting off at 5th place, I have Vinicius Jr. from Real Madrid. Last season was absolutely shambolic from him. Considering the season before, he cried about saying, I should have won a Ballon d'Or, I should have da-da-da. What now? You kept posting on social media, you kept crying about the fact that you didn't win the Ballon d'Or. You even made your whole Real Madrid teammates not turn up. You didn't even turn up to the ceremony. Bro, I'm telling you right now, the season you just put up last season after you saying, you know what, I'll be back for a Ballon d'Or in the future, is embarrassing from you. You need to really step up. I need to see an elite season from you. Considering you claim yourself to be one of the best players in the world, I need to see that from you. Or else, hey, chopping blocks for you as well, bro. Number 4, we have Florian Wirtz, breaking the English transfer record. I mean, now he's 2nd place because there's someone else there, Alexander Isak, who's broken it. But Liverpool have broken the transfer record twice in one season. They've spent 120 odd million euros on him, around 100 million pounds. You need to step up ASAP. There is no time for adapting. You started off pretty bad as well, and people are getting onto you. If you don't fix up soon, it's going to be a really bad look on you. I mean, to be fair, Bundesliga players come to the Premier League, doesn't have the greatest track record, doesn't have the greatest translation, and he really needs to adapt to the speed of the Premier League, the physicality of the Premier League, or else, honestly, it's going to be a really disappointing season. I think Liverpool have so much pressure on them. They spent £450 million. They need to go and win the Premier League. In my opinion, everyone's going to say Arsenal has the most pressure, City have the most pressure, Chelsea have... It's Liverpool. There is no question about it. They've spent so much money. They have no right not to win the Premier League. They have no right to not win the Champions League. They are up there with the most pressurized team. But then again, I do back them to, you know, be up there, to win all these games. They've already started off amazing. 9 points from 9. Florian Wirtz, I still need to see more from you, but I do think once you get the rhythm of the Premier League, you need to get going quick, by the way, but once he gets the rhythm going, once he matches the physicality, the speed of the Premier League, I do think he's going to be alright. But the pressure is on. Now, at number 3, speaking of Arsenal, we have Victor Gyökeres, my striker. Arsenal signed him for £60 million. Honestly, this is the striker that we've been looking for so many years. But you need to step up. You need to score. You need to prove that this Portuguese league tax isn't an actual thing, because you've just scored 100 or so goals in the last 2 seasons in the Portuguese league. If you struggle to translate at least half of that in the Premier League, there's going to be some real question marks. There's going to be some real question marks about that Portuguese league. We're going to have to scrap that if Victor Gyökeres genuinely flops in the Premier League. And of course, there's Arsenal tax involved. If you play for Arsenal, you automatically have to be the best player in your position, or you're a failure. That's what happens. That's the agenda that everyone runs with at Arsenal. Mate, we had our whole 11 out injured last season for 6+ weeks, and everyone still got onto us for finishing second place and finishing in a Champions League semi-final. So Victor Gyökeres, you've joined probably one of the most pressurized environments you could possibly get yourself into. Honestly, I think anything less than 15 Premier League goals is a failure, so you must hit that. Honestly, I think he's going to do well. It's my boy. I'm going to back him. He started off shaky, but we're already seeing the amount of pressure people are applying on him. Yeah, apparently he's fat, he's sluggish, he's slow, he's can't match up with the tempo, he's not techie at all, he's flimsy with the ball. We're already hearing that 3 game weeks in. He's got 2 goals in 3 games. Calm down. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of pressure on you every single week. You don't score, expect the rival fans to come at you. Even the games that you do score, expect rival fans to come for you because you wear that Arsenal badge. It's just part and parcel with the package. Now, moving on to number 2. We have Kylian Mbappe. You left PSG. PSG won the Champions League without you. You have now joined Real Madrid, the club you joined on for free, the club of your dreams. Yeah, they've spent so much money. They have some of the best players in the world. Kylian Mbappe, you're supposed to win a Ballon d'Or now. You're 27 years old. You're turning 27. I don't know if you're 27 already or not. This is supposed to be your peak years. People compared you to Ronaldo's, your Messi's and all of that sort of stuff. You're supposed to be a generational talent. Yes, last season, if I'm being honest with you, I don't even think you were that bad. I think you were actually unbelievable last season. But no one's going to remember that. People are only going to remember the trophies that you win for the club. And I'm sorry, that's the harsh truth with Real Madrid. With the way you left PSG, saying that you want to join PSG to win trophies. Well, you better start winning now, because PSG have won a Champions League without you. Their first ever Champions League without you. As soon as you leave, you must win a Champions League with Real Madrid next season. You must win that La Liga. Bro, Lamine Yamal, he's showing you levels right now. He's snatching your chain right now. At the age of 17, you've played against Lamine Yamal 6 times. You've lost 6 times. Bro, you're supposed to be the best player in the world. You're supposed to be in your prime. You're supposed to be winning Ballon d'Ors. I need to see more from you. I need to see you win Real Madrid that trophy. And I know it's not just on you. Vinicius Jr. has to step up. All the players in the midfield have to step up. The defense have to step up. But now you've got Xabi Alonso, one of the highest rated managers in the world right now. Invincible with Bayer Leverkusen. Real Madrid, this isn't just that you, Kylian Mbappe. Real Madrid, your entire institution is under pressure to start winning some trophies because of the amount of players you have. You kept Rodrigo. You've got Mastantuono. You've got Arda Güler. You've got Tchouaméni. You've got Dean Huijsen. Bro, you better start winning some trophies or we're coming for you. Now at number 1, I think this one explains itself. The British transfer record free broken. £450 million spent. The way in which you left your club in disgrace, forcing a move out, saying you're not going to turn up to training, saying you're not going to play for them ever again, coming out on social media saying you don't want to play for them. Alexander Isak, if you don't win Liverpool a Premier League or a Champions League, you are an utter failure. If you don't score a minimum of 20 Premier League goals, you are a failure of a signing. I don't care. I don't care. Because the amount if I'm being honest with you, I'm jealous. I'm being honest with you, I'm so jealous that Liverpool signed Alexander Isak. Honestly, I think he's going to be unbelievable for them. I think there's a lot of pressure on him, especially considering he cost, what, £130 million? Oh, God, the way you forced the move, you've done similar to Trent in a sense. Well, not similar to Trent, actually. But the Newcastle fans hate you, right? They thought they were going to keep you for at least another season, then you can go next season. You forced the move at the end. After Liverpool signed Ekitike, after Arsenal signed Gyökeres, you're like, you know what? I feel like cutting out right now. Let me cause problem. And you can see Newcastle scrambling all over the gaff, trying to sign. How many strikers have they been rejected for? They tried signing all these strikers. They got rejected. You put them in a scramble. They tried keeping you. Alexander Isak, you have so much pressure to perform with Liverpool this season. You better start winning some trophies. You better at least go far in the Champions League this season. Liverpool, honest lot, you have spent all this money, but honestly, the expectations through the roof for you guys now. Alexander Isak, anything less than 20 goals, in my opinion, I think it's a failure. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Let me know who you think is under the most pressure this season. I want to read through the comments. I want to see what you guys are. I want to see the players I've missed out on, and give your reason. If you agree with my list, if you have your own list, let me know down below in the comments. And remember, hit the subscribe button. We're trying to get to 10,000 as soon as possible.